The Pacers and the Heat. Wade with a foot issue, wearing a gray suit of his
He's
own.
wearing a Shaq gray.
Looking spiffy.
LeBron James wearing a uniform and playing well.
Good. The Boshter. Nice pass, Bosh.
Miami out 12-6, and it really just kept up from there as far as the score was concerned.
Yeah,
James Jones knocking down the three.
Shaq, anytime you have the big two in the lineup, you're still okay, are you right?
Yes, LeBron James and Udonis Haslam. I see you, baby.
That the new spot on the floor
I'm
with
going to make you
LeBron.
say by the end of the year, he's part of the big three, Chris Bosh.
I just said nice pass. Oh,
That's not the same
steal.
thing. Third quarter, that's a steal by LeBron.
Twists his ankle and dropped it off to Udonis Haslam,
So
the original member of the Big Three.
he got an injury and an assist on the same play. As he turns the ankle there. So Wade's already sitting out, and now LeBron's hurt. Hobbling, but he's going to stick around.
Not for long. Not hurt for long.
Finger.
We should all be so injured.
That's strength and speed. Are you kidding me?
Dwayne enjoying his vantage point. Norris Cole, the rook, loose ball, alley-oop, LeBron, two of his
Ambidextrous.
33, and he was healthy enough to stick around this
too.
game.
Yeah.
Even when they were up by 30, he was going for the triple-double. He came up 2 rebounds shy, ultimately. But a nice night for him, and an easy 35-point win for the Heat. They outscored him by 26 just in the paint. LeBron, only one of his 131 field goal attempts now this season has been a three as he continues to migrate closer and closer to the rim.
Yeah, the Pacers played like it was terrific Tuesdays in Miami because on Wednesday they didn't show up. They must have been doing something. I mean, 38-point win. I mean, without Dwayne Wade, and this is a team I thought the Pacers have an opportunity to make a next step. But I think LeBron actually felt more comfortable in this role tonight than probably even with Dwayne Wade did because he had the ball in his hands 80% of the time. He was able to make plays off the dribble. He's able to get to the rim. Dwayne Wade obviously had a much better team with him on the floor with LeBron, but in terms of his personal game, he's much more comfortable doing what he did tonight. With Dwayne Wade, they're a championship caliber team, obviously, and probably the favorite in the Eastern Conference again. But the post-up game, the ball in his hand, just the ball in his hand 80% of the time.
The thing about LeBron, and I've said this before, he's probably the only guy in the history of our league that has averaged 30 points for a season and scoring not be his best strength. Like, that's not what he does best.
Right.
So that's one reason why they're still going to be really good even without Dwayne Wade, because he does make people better out on the floor. You still got to pay attention to him. But I'm really just more impressed with the fact that he's now taking his game in the half court and playing from the free throw line and below. And that's really, to me, been the biggest difference. And you can tell they made a committed effort, he and Dwayne Wade, that, we're going to dominate the paint in the half court. We're not going to allow teams to force us to settle for jump shots. And that's going to be interesting to see if they can maintain that for the entire regular season and on into the postseason.
And if you look at the first 7 games, you can tell that LeBron James is playing like he has something to prove. He took a lot of flack this summer, which I thought was, a lot of it was unfair. But, he's the early season MVP right now, and he's playing with that edge right now. And, like Kenny said, he was very, very comfortable in this role because he didn't have to worry about giving the ball up.
Having played with him, how impressed are you with the tweaks to his game, including the emphasis on more post-ups and like Greg said, just generally playing closer to the basket, free throw line down?
I'm very impressed, and I think he does need to post up more. He's 6'9", 250, 3% body fat, probably the strongest guard in the league. He can play the game, he can shoot the ball, and, I think he should focus more on, taking the high percentage shots. But, he has an all-around game, and, he's playing very, very well right now.
So good feelings on South Beach for the Miami Heat. They keep rolling.